Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And sorry this video took me so long to finally get started making. It was because I wanted to take a break from, vacay, since it was pretty busy for me at the time. But I highly appreciate your patience. But anyways, welcome to my vacation review video, I guess you could call it, where I talk about how my vacation in Malibu went. So in this video, I will be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly parts of how I experienced in Malibu. The good is basically just, what I did and the good and positive aspects of Malibu. The bad are the parts I didn't like about Malibu, and the ugly is a little bit of story time. Yeah. Also, I have to spread out this warning. If you do not like the topic of sex trafficking, then do not watch the ugly part of the video. I just want to clarify that out. But, yeah. Let's get started with the good. So, also, I only have like a few pictures from the trip, so I'm just showing you some random speed paints instead. Also, if it randomly pauses at times like it just did, I apologize. I do not know how to fix that. But, anyway, let's just get started. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the good parts of Malibu, and trust me, there's a ton. There is a ton, a buttload. So the first thing I like to talk about is the bungalow. It's really pretty. I'm sorry. It's really pretty, and, the fact that the ocean water goes, like, beneath the bungalow itself is just really, really cool. I love that part about it. The kitchen is really pretty. The bedroom is really pretty, even though it was mom's. It's still really pretty. The fact that you can just, there's a back, balcony, that lets you see the ocean. And it also has lights below it that just shine down at night to see the beach. I, was going to sleep down there, but I didn't, because it was a little cold. I'll talk about that later, though. But yeah, it was really cool. I also got to see, some, a few sea lions, and one, a little closer at the last day. So that was really fun, and I loved playing in the waves. And I also went, to a set of malls, and I forgot what it's called, but there was, this, little part of Malibu where they have these shops. Sahara was one of them, I remember. And, I got a hoodie from one of the shops, and the person in the store was probably the only nice, genuinely nice person there, to be honest. I'll talk about that later, but I loved her shop. That's where I got the hoodie from, and it was just really sweet, and I loved the hoodie. It's this light blue and white with the pink text that says Malibu on it, and I love it. If you search for a Malibu hoodie, you might be able to find it, although I'm not sure. I might just put a picture up here for you to see it, but again, I'm not sure. But, yeah. And, I also just, find it just very pretty and beautiful in general. Like, the views of, like, the sunset and everything else in between is just, like, so pretty over there. And I also found a lot of shells and a lot of bird feathers, probably seagull feathers. They're just really pretty. Like, the whole place is just beautiful in general. So I also want to go over the bad part. Well, some days are really foggy. Can't really see the sky as well. Although that's not really a problem to me because I also think it's pretty. I just want to put that out there. Sometimes in the night it gets a little too cold, and sometimes in the day it gets a little too hot. There's just, like, too much of in between. Oh, I just realized I forgot something in the good. Neptune's Net exists. Their chicken and fries were really good. You should try them. You should try Neptune's Net if you're going to Malibu. It's delicious. Also, Fast and Furious, took the plate, was also taken near Neptune's Net, so there's that. Anyway, back to the bad. There was, like, a ton of, like, garbage there, like, below, like, the decking area, for some reason, of our house, and, like, everywhere you step, you're going to find tar. You know, that stuff you use for, like, streets and shit? Yeah, that tar. It was just, like, super messy, and, like, I hate it. I hate the fuck out of it. Like, why does it need to exist on the beach out of all places? That was really annoying. But besides that, that's really all the bads. Also, there were no Beanie Boos, but that's a terrible thing to say for the bad section, honestly, because, like, there's still stuffed animals there made by Jellycat, I think. Although I didn't get one. I did get Oki, though. Oki, the, raccoon. I did get him on the way back, so that's good. And I should have, like, a picture here of me bringing him on all the way back. So, yeah. And, okay. I know this part is probably going to be the most interesting to you. The ugly is probably also going to be the longest part of this video, so buckle in your seatbelts because you're in for a ride. This was on the last day. No, wait. I want to start from the very beginning. So, I didn't know about any of this until Mom told me, like, a few days ago. So, well, except for the part of the last day and the day before. So, the first day, like, the first time we were actually walking on the beach, we were walking past some houses, and, well, I think it was on the way back, I'm not sure, but, this guy was hiding, like, below the, balcony of one of them, and, he had his phone, and I wasn't sure if he was taking pictures of us. It was my mom, my sister, me, and my friend, but I don't know if he was taking pictures of us or recording us, but at some point he actually waved at me. I didn't wave back because I didn't know that person. I was like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? You look creepy. Why are you just hiding underneath the balcony? What? No, I'm not waving at you, sir. You can go wave at someone else and take creepy ass photos somewhere else. Oh yeah, and I realized it. Belle thought, yeah, I guess we're just gonna call my friend, uh, for privacy, I am calling my friend, Belle, as in, like, a bell, Bell. Um, so if I say Belle, that's what I'm referring to. It's my friend. I'm not saying their real name, but, yeah. My friend Belle noticed it was creepy, and my mom definitely noticed it. Um, but my sister was like, what if it was just some guy, looking at his phone? You're just going nuts. You're going crazy. She's 22. She's still a kid, technically, even though she's an adult. Like, she just turned 22, so. But, yeah. And then, like, a few, parts of the day, like at night, we would see this boat that was rowing across, and, it would just stay there, like, really close to the house and watch us. I was like, I didn't notice how close it was. I just knew there was a boat. But Mom and Belle later realized that it was getting closer, and they thought it was strange. But Sis still thought that they were going cuckoo crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's our vacation. Stop trying to ruin it. You're going absolutely nuts. Spoiler alert, no one was going nuts. But at certain times, like, I think it was starting at day 3, this one guy, would just, come up to the house, and, look around, I guess, like, underneath the balcony. And he, would get pissed off because he got tar on his feet. And I think he wanted to get rid of the house because, like, he wanted to disturb people and make the people give 1 star and, like, remove the house in general. Or bungalow, whatever you call it. So, yeah, he would just go underneath the house at times. And at one point, he put a boat engine where the trash was. A fucking boat engine. Like, what the fuck? Like, someone had to have helped him with that. That's not something you could just randomly toss out there like a fucking Coca-Cola can or something. That's something that just straight up just yeeted on there. Like, you can't tell me that he just randomly just put it up there. That had to have been planned or something. I kid you fucking not. Like, those fuckers are heavy. But anyways, and then the boat, like, at one point, like, when Mom and Belle went out one night to, I can't remember if they were walking the dogs or not, but they were out there, and, this boat, it was the boat that we were talking about earlier, it was actually trying to come to shore, and, I didn't see this at all, because me and my sis were at home. Oh yeah, and by the time my sis stopped believing that we were going crazy, she actually started believing and watching this shit too. It was on day 3 when she finally figured out that, oh shit, she's not joking. But, yeah, this boat was coming near them. Like, and then, like, this guy, the same guy that put the boat engine on the back of our house, was, like, planning shit with his besties. And at some fucking point, this is the creepiest shit, I swear to God. At some point, like, me and my friend Belle were just playing on the beach at some point. And 2 things. So the first thing was that, this guy was walking and I was playing on the beach, but I wanted to sit down next to Mom and made this little excuse of like, oh yeah, I just wanted to play in the sand for a little bit, but that guy, it was the guy that was just walking, like something about him, I didn't feel right about him. It looked creepy to me. So I sat next to Mom for comfort, and he also had this fucking dog, and it nearly went close to me at some point. No. Just no. Dude, stop walking near little children. That's just weird. It's weird. But that's not even the worst of the situation. This was on the second to last day, too. And, like, we were playing on the beach, and me and Belle didn't even notice, but Mom did. The guys, like, they weren't close, they were a little far, but she still noticed. They had set up a fucking computer that I think was, like, recording us, like, me and Belle at some point, or just showing them to the friends or something. And, like, at some point, the guy that had the computer straight up left, and left the computer recording. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when I first heard about this shit, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You don't record some random-ass children. That is creepy as fuck. But, yeah, it's just gross. It's just gross. Gross. Especially if they're, like, in swimsuits. That's just gross. Why the... If you see me on the dark web somehow, you probably know why. I never wanted to be on the dark web, because I know how fucking, scary that shit is. But, well, I'm probably on the dark web now somehow. I just hope my IP address doesn't get attacked or anything like that, but, well, I'm probably on the dark web now because of that motherfucker. But, he also set a camera, like, somewhere around his house. I forgot where Mom said it was, but it was recording, like, the bottom, like, somewhere of her house or bungalow. That's scary as shit. And then the last day. Okay, this is where I finally, actually got involved with the situation, since I am oblivious as fuck. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm oblivious as fuck. But, like, if someone were to touch me privately, I will not hesitate to kick someone in the balls. But I didn't need to do that. But, me, my sis, and my friend Belle were, walking the dogs. Letting them out to use the bathroom and such. And, we come past this guy's house. I don't know if it was the same guy or a different guy within the same, within that guy's, friend group. But I assume it was the same guy, that did all that shit. Because he likes to come near that side, like, the side of the beach a lot. But we were walking the dogs, and his two fucking golden retriever looking ass dogs come running down. And I was like, oh, wait, what the fuck is going on? It scared the shit out of me. It scared me. And I had my little dog, which you may know as Luna. I just picked her up because I did not want her messing with those dogs. And I knew she was intimidated because she was barking. And then this guy, it's the guy I was talking about, by the way, comes down with what I assume is her teenager daughter, or niece or something. And, they both are come down. And, like, my sister tells this dude to put a fucking leash on his dogs. And, oh yeah, if you ever heard of those Karen people that say that are like rich and own like a $10 billion house and think that they could just rule the world and every single other member is like a peasant if they have to do what does he say? That's that guy. And, like, the guy literally asks, like, if the other dog, which is a German Shepherd Husky mix, who's our guard dog, if he is dog friendly. Bitch, who do you think you are? He's a guard dog, bitch. What are you talking about? Of course he ain't no no dog-friendly dog. But he just straight up laughs it off and just goes to where the beach was. And me, my sister, Belle, and our dogs had to wait for a little bit before we head back to the house. And then after a little bit, we came back to the house. But then one of their fucking golden retriever dogs comes running at us. And I knew it wasn't any good business, so I picked up Luna, and I turned the opposite way from the dog, and, well, it backfired. Because I ended up getting in a situation anyways, because the guy then comes up to start a fucking argument about how you should control your fucking dogs. Bitch, you should control yours. They're unleashed. We had ours on leashes. You didn't. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? If I can even call you a sir, or gentleman in that matter. But at that point, I did not want to be in a conversation, like an argument. So I swear to God, that was probably the fastest I've ever ran in my fucking life. I got my dog Luna, and I ran back up those stairs, and into the fucking house. I did not want to deal with that bullshit. I did not. That was not my time to shine, okay? I'm not doing that shit. My sister and my friend Belle can deal with it. Belle didn't scream the entire time. Thank God she didn't. But she was there for, help and support for my sister. And my sister was arguing at them the whole time. And they still had Chief. That's our big dog. And they were talking about how, this man called Sis a fucking pig. And she wanted to punch him. Thank God she didn't. Because she would be arrested. This guy was laughing at Chief because, the two golden retriever looking ass dogs were just teasing the fuck out of him, getting close to his face, and scratched my sister's foot at one point. And got so personal that Chief had to use his alarm call for Mom, so that my mom trained him 3 to 4 years ago. And he used it because he was planning on biting the shit out of those dogs. And then Mom, with a towel on because she was taking a shower, came out, and she was all tatted up, Moms have tattoos nowadays. And, I can't remember, but I think she had a knife of some sort. And, the guy and everyone else just ran away because they did not want to deal with the big mama. Thank goodness for Mom, because she saved everyone's asses. And Chief is still alive, and Sis is not in jail. Thank fucking God. And yeah. Mom and the rest of us came up with this theory that they were all doing this as a whole entire fucking company situation for sex trafficking. If you don't know what it is, they kidnap children and sell them for $1 billion or something. And the ugly ones get sent for slavery, and the beautiful ones get sent for, sex. So I think there were sex traffickers trying to kidnap us, but thank God I'm still alive, baby. And I'm pretty sure they thought that my sister and my mom were kids too. Oh my gosh, we can make $4 billion fucking dollars out of this, come on. And I bet your ass someone got fired the day we left. or just straight up died. I don't know who, but I'm pretty sure there was a humongous fight about it at the company since they literally lost $4 billion, or at least $2 billion. Because my friend is my age, but a little older. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with people? But, yeah. That's my story. But at least I had some good fun out of it, and I can joke about it, hopefully without getting my IP address stolen. Wish me luck. But I got Oki, the raccoon, thank God. And I also took some beautiful pictures with Beanie Boos. I also got some videos too, but I'm not going to be showing you the videos since they have audio attached to them, and I don't know how to mute them yet, so there's that. But yeah, after this one speed paint rolls through, I will show you guys the total pictures that I took and the finished results of the speed paints that I showed you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I respect your patience, and yeah, if you haven't read my community post, which most of you guys probably don't care about community posts anymore and want them to stop, I don't fucking blame you. But my next video is going to be a thrift shop review that I will probably post tomorrow or Wednesday, since I'm going to the thrift shop tomorrow. I have never went thrifting before, and I'm excited to. So, yay, thrifting! I always wanted to go thrifting for Beanie Boos and Beanie Babies and Care Bears and stuff. But yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. Give this video a like if you want. I'm not forcing you to. You don't have to. Subscribe if you want. I'm not forcing you to. You don't have to. And I have to say all that shit because YouTube algorithm fucking sucks. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video, and, peace.